Lisa from Red Promotions in the house. We have Eyes of Octavia and Citizens. Check this out.
Amazing. Welcome to the show, guys. It's so good to have you. Oh, yeah. Somebody's headbanging.
Wonder where it's all gone.
Yes.
For me, it's never been long. I watch the face of the clock as it counts my life away. Moments lost, never to return. Sweet memories, so I yearn. Not just to fade away, but to shine like a candle that burns. I dream to be a sea.
Haha. Yeah.
This is all the past to hold on. Present, future, past is all wrong. What have I done to myself? It's so hard to breathe. Now as I open my eyes, I slowly realize I'm on the path that I set forth right in front of me. I dream the dream, but now that dream has gone from me. Deep in sleep, I breathe the scream that was in me. This is my fear, forsaken years. I need to run through the night. I'll make my way and find the place where darkness turns from the light. Why can't I just breathe? Instead of crushing dreams, I feel the time is right to walk around the light. This is my fear, forsaken years. I need to run through the night. I'll make my way and find the place where darkness dwells from the light.
Wow. That was amazing. I love that.
Yeah.
We'll come back to another one in just a little bit.
Isn't that the one you did?
It just kicks.
Yeah.
So, welcome to the show, guys. We
Hi,
have
thank you for having us.
You're welcome. Trini Lima,
Trini.
and Lorcan Black. All right. And Candy's here with me as well. So welcome to Front Row Promotions. So tell me something about you guys. I'm sorry for my throat here. I want to take a cough drop.
She said there's something about us.
Well, we're here.
We're here.
We're
I'm happy about that. So tell me about the name of the band.
Which one?
well, it's actually okay. Well, let me clarify that what Eyes of Octavia is for Lorcan is a project that he had done and almost completely by himself. And he had released 2 albums in 2021 last year. And you can see the rest of this.
I don't even need to be here.
But Senescence is the project that he and I have started together. Okay. So it's a lot of bits and pieces that we've been putting together, and so far we have been able to enter the studio and have 2 songs already to go, literally, and one of them is one of mine that I've had basically on the shelf for a long time from being a solo performer and also in a former band that I used to front. And I wanted to just bring that back out in the light, and Lorcan's input was incredibly helpful with that. And in turn, he wanted me to duet on one of his songs, which is coincidentally on the second.
Oh, I don't know. It's on one of them albums.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, but anyway, so it's not a band. It's just basically just a project, and mine has just been project songs that I've just had over the years, just originals.
Yeah, Eyes of Octavia was something I started probably back in 2004. And I started writing songs mainly because I couldn't find anyone to have in a band with me that wanted to take anything seriously. So I was a drummer and a singer who ended up learning how to play guitar and keyboards, and just started writing by piece, and I started building songs over the years, and took me 6 years and about $7,000 to record both albums, because I had to record it all by myself. So piece by piece it came together, and I released it last year. And
yeah, you released both of them at the same time. You know, he just pulled a Beyonce. So
I hear you.
I mean, I guess he figured that if she can do it,
There you go. This sounds amazing. I like it. It's jamming. It's kicking. It's kick ass. It's really cool. I love it.
I'd really like to know the meaning behind both names, Senescence and Eyes of Octavia. Where did the names come from?
Let's start with Eyes of Octavia first.
Eyes of Octavia, when I was trying to put together the name for my project, I've always had a obsession with eyes and skeleton keys, and couldn't really fit the whole skeleton key thing and everything, but eyes were just easy. And octave, musically, so Eyes of Octavia, it just kind of flowed, and it came out one day, and I was like, that's it, and I never went back on it. So, yeah.
And Senescence was just something that we had come up with, that after just spitballing ideas.
Well, we were having a conversation one day, and I said we were innocent sinners.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
I thought so.
Yeah,
I knew that was a double entendre. I knew that one.
Yeah, well,
gotcha.
yeah. I mean, there's half truth in that with the innocent part.
Yeah,
but,
yeah.
There's but yeah, that's not just how it came out. And I mean, of course, when you have a band name, the first thing you do, is go and look to see if somebody on this rock, it also has that name, because there's always a band or 30 or 300 that have the same band name somewhere, So we did our research and we saw that there was a senescence or two or something of that nature, and we just decided to go with a different spelling with it.
Yeah.
Aha.
And we decided we were going to find them and we were going to crush them.
Yes.
There's actually a Front Row Promotions in Canada. In Canada, there's a Front Row Promotions. He reached out to me one day.
Me, I promise.
It's not you. Okay. We got that cleared out. Okay. We're
I was getting ready to ask Candy about that. I was like, is that true?
It is. There is a Front Row Promotions. They're located near Ottawa.
I guess I should put underneath everything, say USA. Yeah.
Right. Then you should, you should put like, Lisa, you should put like the official Front Row.
I like that.
Front Row Promotions. In your face. Yeah.
Starring.
What were you just holding there, Lorcan?
I'm sorry?
What was you just holding? It looked like Medusa.
My pet.
Yeah.
Is that Medusa?
Yeah.
Yes.
Medusa's head? I thought so.
Oh, boy.
I love. Oh no! I'm gonna get in trouble.
Oh.
Okay, that's enough cameo.
That's super cool.
Damn, I love it.
Well, we wore purple for you. I don't know if you could tell, but I have the purple on the eyes and the purple lips. And Candy's got the purple shirt because I know purple's a color. She has purple hair.
Here's a little more backstory here. I used to be red because I used to front a band called Key of Red for about almost 5 years. And I had the bright vampire red hair and all of that. So, and I mean, that was maybe 30 some pounds ago, and a lot of garters and bustiers and that kind of thing, doing the whole rock thing and stuff, but yeah, the thing about it,
I gotta bring out my witch switch.
What's really funny is that we were an original and cover band, everybody just thought that the red hair and the name Key of Red was linked, and it wasn't. It honestly wasn't, but everybody thought that. So I would have people just send me everything that had something to do with red or wear red, and they're like, we wore red for you and everything. And I'm like, I love that, but they would have that thing that because Key of Red. So it's like with the same thing that Rick explained it, that was something that was similar to Eyes of Octavia, the backstory with that. It was like, I also have a thing with keys and master keys and that kind of thing. And the key actually came from the key of, like, he's talking octave and I'm talking key. So in musical theory, and just red because music is a passion.
Yeah. And for years I was eyeing her key.
What's that?
No.
It's very difficult.
You are eyeing my lock. You are the
right.
key master.
Right,
I am the gatekeeper.
That's right.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember who I am.
Oh, that's why I'm here. Things organized.
There you go.
There you go.
Go for it.
There you go. Oh, now let me see. So, yeah, did we cover how you connected? Is that what we just did?
Well, speaking of keys and locks,
not in that way.
that's a whole other show. All right.
Well, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Let's get this.
Steady.
Let's get this straight.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Wait till the later questions come along.
At the beginning of the show. Oh my God! Who's that bare-chested tree?
Oh my Lord.
Dad?
Okay, we can't take anything. We can't have it. We can't be serious right now.
Yes, we can.
What is?
It's all systems go on my show. It's like whatever comes out. This is where it is.
It's like Eric Carr wanted in
Not in that sense.
Anything scripted goes right out the fucking window.
That's right. It's just
turn that figure around. Can you turn that figure around? I want to see if it's
anatomically correct.
Turn it around. Turn it around.
Did I have an ass?
Nah, it's not him.
What?
oh my god.
That's not Dad?
wow. He started it.
Oh my god. We're in trouble. No.
Yeah. So,
okay,
in
so
the
how
beginning of the show, you introduced us as Lorcan Black and Trini Lima.
Yeah.
That is no longer the case.
That's right. Oops. I am sorry. Go ahead. You can.
It is Lorcan Black and Trini Black.
It is now.
That's right. Where was my head?
Last week, so.
And I know you guys got married.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, congratulations. As I tell you, my head's not together here because
it was. I mean, I was previously married, but it's always been Trini Lima. I mean, it's just the whole kind of stage, and all that. The other name was just a mouthful and too long.
so it's Trini Black now. Mm-hmm.
Yes, Lord and Lady Black.
That's right.
I love that.
I do too.
I love that. So, Lorcan, I want to ask you. You mentioned, you had released a couple of albums within the last, couple of years. With given the climate of the world, was it a struggle? Like, was there anything, anything different recording the album, now versus then, kind of thing?
Not really. I'm the type of person I don't let the events of the world affect what I'm doing.
We have our own world.
Yeah.
So
I like that.
We derive our music from that.
It's something I want to do, and it was gonna happen. I whatever else is happening outside is got to stay outside. So
it's safe to say that the events of the world were not a hindrance by any means.
No.
Good. I love that.
No.
That's just not. That's not us. That's just not.
And that's what we're all about here. We're all about what it gave us rather than what it took from us.
Yeah.
I think that's really important. So I love that. Good answer. I love that.
Yeah. 10 points, Lorcan.
Gryffindor.
Oh,
So
boy.
did you guys come from a musical background?
I do.
No, I still think that I was the milkman's child somewhere along the line, or I was switched in the hospital somewhere, because literally no one in my family, has any musical talent whatsoever. My parents can't even hum. So,
no.
well, actually, my dad did say my mom could hum, but that's a different story. But other than that, I seem to be the only one that had any kind of musical interest and talent of any kind. So
Yeah. I mean, what was the first instrument you learned then?
Drums.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, our buddy here, Eric Carr, wants to know what kind of drums you like to play. What's your favorite?
Tama and only Tama.
There you go.
Anyone else who's playing anything other than Tama, they're wrong.
Okay.
Wow.
Just kidding.
Oh my goodness.
People,
Don't get triggered.
People are commenting right now as we speak.
Trigger alert.
Well, talk about your musical background. You said that you have a family that's like heavily into that, but when did you start? When did you get into it?
Are you talking to me or?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I come from my mother's side. It's very musical family. I grew when I was a kid. I mean, I grew up in in the MTV age, and I was total 80s kid, 90s kid, and everything. But I was really eclectic. I didn't really get the hard rock metal bug, fever till I was like 10 years old, rating my brother's tapes. So but before then, I mean, I listened to pretty much anything and everything, and my dad was really into like jazz and and my mother who really, comes from a background of music and stage, and my grandmother, and apparently my biological grandfather was an actor, and so that, I guess I got the DNA genes or whatever from that. So I didn't really start playing music. I was writing poems and songs, I mean, as kids do and stuff, and preteens and everything. But I didn't get my first guitar, I don't think, until I was like 13. And it just went on from there, and just knowing other kids, and then meeting the high schoolers, and they're in bands, and I had already done performances, as far as like singing and contests and things like that, but I didn't I didn't really, to fast forward, really start seriously getting into it until somewhere around right before 2012, and then a lot had happened over the years with that, but
Right.
I'm where I'm at now, years later. So
Right. Well, a question for both of you then, like what musical artist, be it male, female, whoever, who was it that inspired you guys? Like, okay, never mind my musical background, this is what I want to do for a living. Like, this person inspired me to do this.
No, yeah, you first.
Well, honestly, I always wanted to make music and play music and everything, but I honestly never like really pushed for it to be a career, or it was never something that I wanted to do full time and everything. But my influences were, it depends. My influences kind of changed based on what instrument.
Okay.
So like, for drums, I would probably say Mike Portnoy.
Oh yeah.
Guitar.
But
Nice.
well, there's too many.
Yeah, there's too many guitar players.
But for vocalists, at least, and everything, I can say for sure it was Jeff Tate and Don Dokken.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
And Don Dokken was funny, because Don Dokken, again, going back to rating my 10-year-old rating my brother's cassettes, in 1986, whatever, and everything. And the first cassette that I fell in love with, just it was just lightning in a bottle, just listening to it, and it was Under Lock and Key. Oh. And that album just did it all for me. But I mean, then I started listening to Bon Jovi and Stryper and Yngwie Malmsteen, and in 6th grade I was going into thrash metal and speed metal and death metal and all that stuff, and everything just evolved. But I mean, I really, really enjoyed a lot of the power metal over the years, and that went from power metal to the symphonic metal and stuff later on.
I will say, for me, the one thing that kind of put me in the mindset of wanting to write music and play music and be in front of a crowd and everything was Queensryche's Operation Live Crime, that concert.
Yeah.
That changed my
I think
life.
It changed a lot of people.
And my blood flew back, flowed backwards that day.
I have a soft spot for Reach for Order album, but I mean, Operation Mindcrime was wonderful, and that just, I think every kid that ever had that album listened to it 8 million times, and like each time it just seems like it just gets better and better, but Jeff was one of my influences too. I had a lot of influences, a lot of high vocals, a lot of singers that we know, that we grew up with, that had the ability to have the high vocals and the low vocals as well. They just weren't, at just one range.
Like the dude from Fates Warning, you like.
Yeah, Mike Patton. Oh my God, no. I mean, but female wise, I mean, a lot of this has always been such a tricky question to answer with a lot of people over the years, because of all the songs that I've ever covered or I've done, everybody's like, Benatar, Heart, Stevie Nicks, and all of this, and and all this stuff, Janis Joplin and Melissa Etheridge and all this other stuff. And the thing is that I didn't really, I loved all those ladies. They're all fantastic. There's only two major rock and metal singers that I absolutely would say they are my top two female artists of all time that have influenced
I don't read lips,
me over the
man.
years.
It's coming.
Oh, of course, Doro.
Oh, yes,
yeah.
Doro's pretty good.
Yes, our queen, hail the queen, and who was at M3 earlier this year, and Jeanette Napolitano of Concrete Blonde.
Oh, very cool. Very, very cool.
Both of them have always been just my heart and soul, female-wise.
Well, listen, before I throw it back to Lisa, I just wanted to say I got a text message from my mom. She's actually watching the show tonight. And she says, my mom, Susan, she's watching. She's about 20 minutes away from me. She's here, but she's not here. Anyway, she says they are a lovely couple, and Trini, she loves you.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yes, she. Oh, yes.
So wait a minute, Mom. Okay, we're a lovely couple, but you love her? I don't get any of that love. What the? I'm just gonna drink my coffee now, okay?
That's what I'm
Sorry, I'm sorry, I forgot. Yeah.
Get it right.
I love you though, Mom.
Thank you, Mom.
Oh, I love all the love that we share on our Front Row Promotions page here. It's just wonderful because that's what we are.
That's what we're all about. We're all about love.
That's true. That's it.
Lisa, all you, my dear.
Yeah, I have a few questions.
That's Q&A I've ever done.
Here she goes again.
Put us okay. What do you like most, both of you, like most about being a musician?
The natural ability to express ourselves.
The ability to inadvertently piss people off and just doing it, just.
As I was saying, it's just natural. It's just natural. It just feels good to sing and perform and just connect with people and make people happy and enjoy, whatever, at least that I've done.
Where have you played?
There's nothing better than singing a song or being on stage and then looking out at the crowd, and then when you're after the song is over and everything, you just see the light in their faces. You see that everything in their life has been forgotten for that moment. It's in the background. They're
it's a release.
One of the best things is that if they know your songs. You're singing it.
So the ability to take away people's pain temporarily is great. So.
I love being somebody's street drug. The temper takes everybody's away, their pain away. Walking
for that specific moment. Oh, so where have you played anywhere? Any places you played recent?
Together.
No, not us together. As I said before, with Senescence, we've got two songs that are going to be released, and we're they're done. We're in the process of getting them out. Of course, again, life gets in the way and that sort of thing. I'm currently singing for a band called Conspiracy Theory out of Newcastle, Delaware. and we do a lot of hard rock, 80s, 70s stuff. You know, some modern stuff. I think about the most modern song that we have that I've performed is Disturbed.
Yeah.
Down with the Sickness. Yeah. So you know, they throw a lot of songs at me. So I love being with those guys because they you know, I've been challenged with so many different songs, and it's great. But I mean, it's not that I mean, I've done the cover thing for so long that, you know, I've hardly had a chance. I mean, I have had chances. I think I had various chances and various performances where I've done original music. It's, you know, TikTok. You know, life is short. You got something. You got to get it out there.
Right.
Know? That's where Senescence is also coming from. It's just taking songs off the shelf and you know, I was going to say conspiring together, but
well, yeah,
you know, getting together and doing something, but fun, also writing new songs.
I was going to say that's what's fun about this project that her and I started was, you know, there had been songs that she had that hadn't seen the light of day. There were songs that I had that I deliberately didn't put out on the Eyes of Octavia albums because they didn't quite fit that mold. So bringing them to the table now, you know, with this project with her and I, it's perfect time to get that out. But writing the new stuff together has been very, very, very fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah, some things have been baby steps, you know. But I mean, when we get these 2 songs out, so we're hoping that people will like it. You know, we're looking at like Bandcamp and that sort of thing to release it and see how it goes, see how people respond to it, and you know, if they don't like it, well, too bad. We're going to keep going anyway. If they do, then
that's true. That's true. Just keep doing your thing. Keep positive. Persevere.
For the song Doll,
yes,
we've actually,
we're going to talk about that. Yeah.
For the song Doll, we've actually got a guest musician already currently writing a piece for it. You want to keep that a secret? Fine, we'll keep it a secret.
Yes, we'll keep it a secret for now.
You guys can't know.
Well, when you guys are ready to reveal, come back on the show. We'd love to have you back.
Won't be that long.
But the first single that we're going to release is a song called Doll, and this is the song that I think I had Lisa listen to. I think I sent you. Did I send you?
Internet connection.
She's having some connection issues.
Oh no,
it was not so good.
That's okay. It ain't a live show if you don't have tech issues.
Oh no! Oh no! Where'd she go?
It's okay. Keep going, guys. Keep going.
All right. Well, yeah, because Candy, you're part of the show too. So,
yes, ma'am.
You're the wing gal.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And so is he.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So Doll is going to be our first single, and this is a song that I have had. I think I wrote it in 2007, and the story behind that is the lyric story is basically the song is narrated by the doll of this little girl who is you know, just it's an escapist song for a little girl from, you know, living in a home that is what do they call it, you know, which is coming from a home of abuse.
Okay.
So, the song is basically narrated by the doll. Okay. And the original that was I'm at a loss of words here for a second, but that's basically what the song is about, and you'd have to like really like listen to it and listen to the words to get a grasp on the story, and it will definitely tug at your.
I think that's beautiful. That's absolutely beautiful. So when you said has it been released yet or no?
No,
Did I hear that
it will
correctly?
be released. He and I are going through the finals, this and that's about all that. And because I mean, we may just, you know, just do that. We may just go ahead and just release song after song after song, and maybe possibly down the road, you know, just maybe do like a take all of them and put them all in one CD and do it that way, you know.
A lot of bands are doing that these days. They're releasing singles, you know, one at a time, and then they release the full album.
I think maybe COVID may have had something to do with that too. You know, at least that's what I have gotten out of that. You know, I've noticed, you know, it's just, you know, people got to keep, bands got to keep the momentum going. Artists, even just artists from your hometown, you know, that are just busy, you know, they continue to do, they continue to, you know, put music out and perform. And even if it's like one song or two. So I you know, we just kind of started jumping on the coattails of that idea and just figured, you know, that and it's convenient for us because, you know, of our life schedules and that sort of thing. But we are committed to this project and to do more. So I think what we're looking at right now is probably to release the acoustic version of Doll right now, and then we'll have something bigger down the road for it. And we will probably definitely release Heal the Night, which is one of Lorcan's songs from one of the albums, which is
yeah, so you can hear that now if you look up The Eyes of Octavia and pull up, you know, those two albums. Heal the Night is on there.
Yeah, it's the
the
original.
There's been a few changes, and you know, she's been added, so now it's a duet. But
very cool. Yeah, no, you just answered my question. I was going to ask if that's a re-release.
It basically is.
Yeah.
You know,
like the updated version.
Yeah,
you know?
she with it being a duet and everything, and her harmonizing, it brings a whole different dynamic.
I always like thought about, like, you know, Megadeth's "A Tout Le Monde" and how they brought,
yeah, but he killed that song.
How they brought, you know, Christina from Lacuna Coil on that and everything. That's mean.
That was a bad idea, Dave.
He doesn't.
Megadeth is awesome. I saw Megadeth about 4 years ago. They opened up for the Scorpions that night. That was great.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, Megadeth opened for the Scorpions?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Imagine that.
Scorpions, they've been around longer, you know. You know.
But a lot of bands are doing that nowadays on these tours. You know, they alternate, like, who's going to open and who's going to headline.
Yeah.
You know, look, they're doing that with the stadium tour right now with, like, Poison and Def Leppard and them, right?
Because, I mean, there's no room for egos anymore. You guys are old enough now to, like, you know, give somebody else a spotlight and stuff, you know? It's, I mean...
I agree.
I mean, the key phrase was that you're old enough now, kids, you know?
Well, on that note, you know, we were kind of talking a little bit off the air about this. You know, Eric Carr has made an appearance or two in today's show. Let's talk about Kiss for a second. You guys said that you're into Kiss. When did you guys discover Kiss?
I don't think that we said that.
Before the show, before we went on the air.
Yeah.
We were talking about, like, you know, what was my favorite song?
We were talking about what is our favorite song.
Yeah. I like early 80s Kiss stuff. I mean, it's not, I mean, I like the 70s stuff. But I mean, I guess it's just probably just when I started really discovering Kiss, like really discovering their music, it was already in the 80s. So, you know, this was like right when they were post Unmasked. And, you know, those albums from there and on through. So, I mean, it's, I loved a lot of their songs. I just can't really think of, any right now that really stick out to me that I really
Forever is always going to be my favorite, but I still
that was a great album.
I still like the songs where Gene Simmons, like, you know, I Love It Loud.
Oh, wait a minute, that's right. Wait a minute, what is it? Domino. Domino's a great song.
Ooh, that's a good one.
I love Domino.
That's a really good one.
So I take it you're a huge Kiss fan.
Yeah, you could say that.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I love Ace Frehley's solo stuff. You know, like I love, like, when he first came out, and what was it, one song that he had? It's only rock and roll.
I can't even remember the name of the song. It was on the Revenge album.
That was such a great song. I can't even think what it's called, but it's my favorite.
Well, since you're such a huge Kiss fan and everything, what is the song? It was Gene Simmons absolutely shined on it and everything, but it was on the Revenge album.
Hang on.
It's really.
It was like I think that is their second best.
It's
song
crazy.
ever.
I'm here googling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, me too. I'm on Spotify right now. Is it? Oh, hold on.
Unholy.
That's it.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha.
Unholy was great.
Yeah, Unholy was something special.
That's where Domino's on that album too. So that was a really, really good, thumping album, from that. I remember that. I always thought when I mentioned earlier about with early Kiss stuff. I mean, love me or hate me, I have a soft spot for Vinnie Vincent. Bless his heart. With a lot of people that really just can't stand him. Hi, Lisa. Hey. I've always acknowledged and recognized his talent, and really loved his solo stuff when he was out. So. Good luck to him.
Absolutely. I mean, well, love him or hate him, you're absolutely right. I mean, he did contribute a lot to Kiss and their songs and their albums. I mean, look it up. That's a classic album.
Oh, yeah.
And a majority of those songs were written by Vinnie. So.
Well, if we didn't have Vinnie Vincent, then we wouldn't have had Mark Slaughter and Dana Strum and Bobby
Brown. I love those guys, Mark Slaughter and Dana Strum.
Mm-hmm. Not to exclude the first album where they had the I can't remember his name, Robert Fleischman, and his vocals on that were insane.
Absolutely. Well, before I turn it back to Lisa, guys, for those of you watching, we are opening the show up to comments. If anybody has a question or a comment, drop them below, and we'll get to as many of them as we can. But Lisa, go for it. Welcome back.
Thank you. Yay! My internet just says, okay, not right now. We're just going to take a break,
Yeah, we literally stood here frozen in time, just waiting for you, just like this. Just waiting for you to come back.
That's a good picture, though.
We were trying to summon the dead. See that?
Ooh.
Hey.
Eric Carr, if you can hear us, show us a sign.
Whoa.
I'm waiting for something to fall.
Loud. We'll hear it.
Pumpkin.
Speaking of summoning the dead, I know my nearest and dearest Jay Oakley is watching, so I just want to say hi to Jay.
Oh, hi, Jay.
Hey.
He's more than welcome to join in with us if he would like to. Send him.
Look out!
So, Jay,
all right,
you're welcome to join the show if you'd like to. Your mom, Susan says, have you ever been to Canada?
No, I've always wanted to go, though. I always want. My French is horrible, but see, I always want, and I've had poutine.
What'd you say?
I've had poutine.
You better watch how you say that.
That's not all we're famous for.
There's a bunch of people there going like, "What'd she say?
Who's poutine?"
She said she had
poutine. That's not all we're famous for. We're famous for our maple syrup, and we're also famous for the ice cold Coors Light, which apparently is colder than the people. I don't know.
Hockey!
It's just a rumor. I'm just
That's
kidding.
my favorite beer, Coors Light.
I want to go.
Do we have any other comments?
I want to go up there one day to visit my friend Magister Lang.
Just what you read. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Awesome.
Is he from Canada?
Yeah.
Oh.
Awesome. Lisa, what else do you have for us? I know you always come up with the best questions, girl.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I'm going to jump over to a crazy question. Normally I'll say it's quite crazy.
I love crazy questions.
Crazy question. It's crazy, man. It's just crazy.
Try us.
Crazy question number 7, but we're beyond questions. We don't know what number we're on right now. But anyway, we're just going to jump into some crazy questions. If you could take... Oh, that's not the one.
But
what a horrible question.
I know that I wasn't prepared for that one. No. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? If it's an if question. All right. So if you could get into a hot tub time machine, you know I love this question, Candy.
I knew that was coming.
You knew it. You can travel anywhere in the world at any given time, any time frame. Where would you go and why?
You want me to answer that?
Oh yes, please.
Oh no.
I would probably go back to San Francisco in 1966, but I'm not going to evaluate why.
Oh
no, you're leaving us hanging.
Oh man. Well, you're gonna have to share with us off the air then.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna be wondering now.
Yeah.
I don't want to creep out some of your viewers. You know, some of them may be like, "Oh my god, we can't watch this anymore."
We all intrigued now. We need to know.
No,
Hit us. Come on.
If you want me to tell you, I'll tell you.
Well, I mean, St. Diamond's out.
No.
Okay.
I would very much like to visit a gentleman named Anton Zandor LeVay in that year. So.
Okay.
Sounds good. Sounds good.
All right.
How about you, Trini?
Whew. If I had to get into a hot tub time machine and travel anywhere at any time.
Canada.
There we go. You can pick me up and take me with you.
No.
Blame Canada. Blame Canada.
I honestly, I had a bit of like a kind of an epiphany about some things. One, because, and he'll tell you, I'm a huge history nut. And there's a lot of great things that has happened in history, but great things don't happen, and because they just don't happen, unless they have gone through some serious bullshit. And I think that's what has deterred me from maybe wanting to do something like, I would go back in this time and stuff like that. And it's just like, oh, wait, they don't have toilets. Okay. And that sort of thing. I guess, I hate to be lame about it, but I'm just being realistic. I don't know. I would probably
just have fun with it.
Don't
take it so seriously.
Honestly, I would just probably like go back to like concerts that I missed. That's really the only thing out of anything that I would do. Like when Van Halen first came out or something, or Sabbath.
Wow.
You could always pull a Deadpool and go back and strangle baby Hitler.
That's a good idea. Ugh, that's a great idea, But then I'd have to go after all the bad guys,
Oh, yeah.
Go after all the bad guys, in history,
Well, since we're on to fun questions, here's a question I usually ask. At least
I know what's coming.
I love it.
So, if you guys were, and this is an individual question, so you each answer. If you're stranded on a desert island, what 3 items would you want to bring with you?
This is like, like one of those like Facebook questions, like,
We're stranded on an island. There's no hope of being rescued.
Shit.
Oh shit.
Oh no.
I don't know. I know I've watched Survivor. I would probably definitely have to bring my glasses if I couldn't wear my contacts. What?
I'll say a rubber band, Jello, and a cucumber.
Well,
no. Okay, I gotta ask you, what's the cucumber for?
I have no idea. I literally just threw out the most random thing.
You're really
Oh
good
my
at
Lord.
impression.
Oh my Lord.
So you take the cucumber and you put it in the Jello, and the rubber band goes around it so it doesn't fall out. So.
Gotcha.
I mean,
Okay. Fair enough.
Ah.
what he's saying is that he'd have to have some kind of entertainment.
Oh Lord.
Definitely that. I guess maybe a knife and a fishing pole. I don't know. I'm lame. I'm lame. You know.
Like she takes everything so seriously. She's like, look, okay, fine. Like
I watch a lot of these. Like,
a flashlight, a satellite phone.
I watch a lot of these like homesteader preppers, people that like if they have to be out in the woods and stuff like that. I like watching that shit. So. That's like, somebody had asked, if you had $10,000 to spend anywhere, where would you go? And I was like,
that's one of my questions.
Well, here you go. Cabela's.
There you go.
Cabela's. I'd go to Cabela's because the world is questionable right now. So you just don't know, it's just best to be prepared for anything. But other than that, I'd still have music with me,
I would go to noblecollection.com and buy every piece of Harry Potter merchandise they have for sale.
There you go. There you go. 2 in 1.
Yes, because he has a Harry Potter fetish.
It's not a
really?
fetish. No, it's not a fetish.
It's a very healthy hobby.
It's a very healthy hobby, and we have proof.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I literally have over $6,000 worth of Harry Potter merchandise already.
Don't be telling people
Okay.
How we got
We know where we are.
Yeah. Well,
All right. Well, since we're on the Harry Potter subject, since we're on the Harry Potter subject, if you ever, theoretically, went to Hogwarts, what house would you be in?
Oh, Slytherin.
Oh,
Nice.
She's a Slytherin. I'm a Gryffindor.
Okay, makes sense.
But I am the Dark Lord of Gryffindor.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
There
so
we
you
go.
can keep the dark arts.
So, is any of y'all into Stranger
I
Things?
just watched the last episode.
And I haven't seen a single one yet.
It was epic, and it was exactly what I thought it would be, and that's all I'm gonna say because no what do they call it? No
Spoilers.
no spoilers.
Yeah,
Right,
because
because
I started
It
late.
was awesome. I've been watching
late.
that. I've been watching that since it first came out. I'm also an American Horror Story fan.
I want to start watching that. We need to watch that one too.
What We Do in the Shadows is awesome.
Whoa.
Yeah.
I like that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I try to watch whatever I can, whenever I can.
You don't even have to ask questions anymore and everything. She's just gonna tell you everything.
Yeah.
How about the whole?
Let me read your mind.
How about the whole horror movie genre? And that, I mean, I can see based on what you got going on in the background. It's something that is very interesting to you. How about your favorite horror movies? Jay Oakley will love me for this one. Favorite horror movies.
For me, that's easy. The whole Evil Dead trilogy and the TV show and everything. Everything Evil Dead with Bruce Campbell was my favorite horror.
This is going to be the absolute cheesiest answer that I can put out there, and I know I'm probably going to catch hell for this. But one of my I love everything werewolves.
And, oh wow!
Yeah,
okay.
I love everything werewolves. He's a vampire fan. I love vampires too, but he's a vampire fan.
But werewolf, I love it.
I've always been the lycanthrope of the two.
Yeah.
Have you ever been ghost hunting? Have you ever went on a ghost hunt?
Not so much a ghost hunt, but I've been on ghost tours. And I mean, and my favorite ghost tour was in New Orleans.
Did you see anything like fascinating? Did you see ghosts? Did you see something?
New Orleans? Yeah.
She's talking about ghost wise.
Oh, ghost wise? Yes, absolutely. There was let's put it this way. If you're walking at night in New Orleans and you really tap into it and pay attention, like where there's not a lot of people, so there's not a lot of, physical energies that are walking around and everything.
Yeah.
You can literally hear the town, like the French Quarter, whisper.
Oh wow. That is That's cool. That is really cool.
Wow. You can literally hear it whisper.
Wow.
It is, and that's nothing that nobody told me. That's nothing. It's just me tapping into my environment.
Yeah.
But if I had to say what my favorite horror movie of all time is, I would have to say The Howling 2.
Ooh, good one.
How about The Conjuring?
Oh, I love all The Conjuring, The Nun, everything. I love all that. I actually have my daughter about a couple years ago. She gave me a nun doll. Like
the Nun, you got the Nun doll?
Yeah, it's a baby doll, but it's the Nun.
Wow.
Yeah.
Our friend Jay has the Annabelle.
Yeah, I don't mind the Annabelle thing, but the Nun was more up my alley.
Ooh.
So I have a fascination with nuns. I think it's because I had a Catholic background, so I'm really into a lot of the what you see and what's behind what's seen with all of that.
Yeah, I've got a fascination with nuns too and everything. That's why you got that outfit. Oh, never mind.
Oh, hot damn! You know what? This is a conversation for Mistress business.
Okay.
Yes.
Dear. Okay, dear. We shall talk about absolution.
You can be on our show on Mistress Business when we bring it out. So, it's another show that we have. Yeah.
Yes, we'll discuss absolution and redemption and forgiveness.
Can't wait to hear stories on that show.
On the altar. No.
We'll
Ooh, hot damn!
Woohoo!
We are trying to have a serious conversation here.
We'll talk.
That's why we are professional unprofessionals.
There's nothing.
I like that.
Just having a good time. You're professionals, but we're down to earth and having a great time.
I like that.
To shake up the questions.
The whole question and answer thing. This is fun.
See, that's what we're all about, having fun. Listen, before I throw it back to Lisa, I got another text message from my mom. So she's responding, Lisa, to your question about the time machine. Okay. So she says that she would go back to about 2012 when Donny Osmond sat on her lap during a show in Vegas, and she says that this time she wouldn't let go of him. So there you go.
Mom, don't forget grab his willy.
And don't let it be free.
Yeah, you only live once. If you're going to go back in time to do something,
they're going to be our first guests on.
You don't really always get famous by doing the right thing.
So basically,
look at Kim Kardashian.
Candy, her idea just completely got rid of you because now your mom's going to be arrested, put in jail. She's not going to have you. You just eliminated Candy. Way to go.
Well, but she'll be in a time machine, so she can get away with it, then travel forward in time, and no one would ever suspect a thing.
Thank you.
Wrong. Once you go back.
She just texted me again. Okay, hold on a second. Trini, listen. She just texted me again. She says, I grabbed his butt.
Hey, that's good enough. And you didn't get arrested, so hey.
There you go.
Did he smell nice? Yeah, not the butt.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love this, Lisa.
That's funny. I think about Donny Osmond, and I'm not trying to put your mom's age out there or anything, but Donny Osmond, I mean, I think it's kind of obvious, I mean, he was a bit of a cutie pie back then, I think like Leif Garrett,
I love the Leif Garrett.
But I really like Donnie. I really like Donnie as well. And every interaction that my mom and I have had with him has been nothing but positive. Like, he's just so down to earth. He's really, really nice.
Have you ever met Marie?
Yes, I met her twice. I met her once in Vegas. Actually, if you give me a second, I can grab the picture. The pictures are like literally right here. And then I met her in Toronto. She was doing a show with Donnie. I forget, Mom, correct me if I'm wrong. It wasn't the Christmas show.
I virtually know almost nothing about.
I don't remember. But Lisa, if you want to carry on and ask another question, the pictures are right here. So I'm going to grab a picture and I'll show you. Go for it, Lisa.
Okay. I always like to ask this question, like, what is on your bucket list? Your crazy bucket list. Like, it could be music related. It could be whatever you have ever wanted to do. Yeah.
Well, I would have loved to have been the mega $1 billion winner. I mean,
that would be cool. Yeah, I would like that too.
Nice. Somebody took that from me. Rude. Oh my God, that there's so many.
I don't have a bucket list.
Things, that I would love to do. I love traveling. So traveling, as having the ability and the means to travel anywhere you want, anytime you want,
Yeah.
Would be wonderful. That would be great, but any excuse to get out of Delaware is great.
I don't have a bucket. I don't think you should have a bucket list.
I'm happy just to go into Maryland,
Having a bucket list just sets you up for disappointment because there's things on there you most likely aren't going to be able to get to, and then you're going to be pissed off.
Well, I mean, but you could try. You do your best.
I'd prefer to live
never know.
day by day, moment to moment.
Yeah, we do tend to be on the spontaneous side. The adventures of Lorcan and Trini, as we like to call it.
Yep.
I mean, it could like this right now is an adventure for us. If we going to like
the other day we went
Walmart,
to the dollar store.
Total
adventure.
No,
man.
when we went to Walmart, you started riding the bike in the aisles.
I had to make sure it worked.
That's true. You got to see if it works, if it fits, right?
Yeah, but I do the same thing. I do the same thing with toothbrushes and everything else there and everything. You got to test it out first before you.
That's twist. No.
Oh, you guys, my mother is on a roll right now.
I
My mother.
Oh my God.
Went to Bed Bath and Beyond and just like tested the beds and got kicked out. I mean, it was just like we just had to check, how much
spring
and horsepower and torque and
that was me. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was me.
I am loving you guys. I'm telling you, you just, oh my God.
Oh, you guys, my mother is on a roll right now. She just texted me again. She says, after he sat on my lap, I went to the meet and greet, and he said, I hope I didn't sit on you too hard. And I said, nope, not hard enough.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, but
speaking of which,
this was your mom.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have the picture. So this is.
Mom was wild before she had you.
There you go.
Awesome.
So this is Marie and I.
Oh, look. Oh, wow. I love Marie's look.
Right? And then Donnie. So my name, here's a little spoiler for you guys. Don't share this with anybody else. Viewers, don't go. Anyway, my actual name is not Candy. So my given name is Candida. So if you go back to the 70s, there's a duo, Tony Orlando and Dawn. They have a song called Candida. So I went up to Donnie and he says, hi, what's your name? Because he was going to, autograph it and personalize it and stuff. And I said, my name is Candida. Doesn't he start singing to me?
Ah! He started singing it to you?
Yes.
Wow.
There you go.
That's the best. That's the memories right there.
Exactly.
I don't know if this is actually a question that Lisa may have, but that's like it, what celebrity or whatever, a rock star or anything like that did we ever meet,
Right.
And had a moment like that. I would definitely have to say Dora Pesh for me. That was first.
You met Doro? Oh, cool.
I met her twice, and she remembered me the second time. It was just like I just was like, this is a dream come true. It's like I've loved you since I was 10 years old. I didn't tell her that, but I got great pictures of me and her from some years ago when she was playing in Philadelphia.
Is she
Well-
just as sweet as she
Yes.
she is?
Everything that you've
sounds?
ever heard about her is true. She is so zen.
Super sweet.
She's
Oh.
super sweet and zen, and she focuses and listens to you. She's um,
One point.
very attentive and fun too, you know. And she just and she you
Aw.
can see it clearly. See she enjoys life. I mean, she
That's
you know,
so cool.
you know. It was so funny when we were at the meet and greet with the band and everything, and I said something to her, and it was like the 30th anniversary or something like that. And I said something to her like, you know, so you ready to do this for another 30 years?
Oh my.
And she was like, that was the best memory ever, you know.
Aw.
She was just so loving.
At
Well,
M3,
speaking of memories, are you guys Ghost fans at all?
Oh, you have absolutely no idea. In fact, let me see. Ghost, rosary
Got the
here.
ghost rosary.
Got the ghost candle here.
Got the
Yeah.
ghost puzzle over there. We got
the
ghost stuff
but we
everywhere.
got ghost shit everywhere. Papa. No, that was Cardinal. That's not Papa.
It is
No,
Papa. Papa 4.
I'm sorry. But we did. I did meet him when he was Cardinal, and he actually played percussion.
What?
This one over here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, now we're
Nice. No,
That
the
is
reason
we're
the
drinking
reason
one of our-
why the reason why I'm bringing that up is because I actually met Tobias once. This was back in 2018. It was winter. It was like minus 25 degrees outside. It was ridiculous. Anyway, well, Ghost, to make a long story short, kind of brought me out of a really, really dark spot mentally. So, you know, I
They
kept
have a habit
listening to
of that.
them. Say what now?
They seem to have a habit of that.
Yeah, they do. They do. Yeah. So, you know, I started listening to them a lot, and I'm like, oh, I'd love to meet him and just shake his hand and be like, you know what, your music really helped me. So I remember waiting outside a show one day in Toronto. Again, this was like in the dead of winter. He came outside. He was in a hurry because he had to go to an interview, but he stopped and he was chatting with me for a few minutes. I told him why I was there, and tears started to well up in his eyes. I couldn't believe it. It was so awesome. And then I said, look, I'm going to be in the front row. Will you wave? And he says, absolutely. And sure enough, I got footage of it. So I'll reach out to you guys after and I'll send it to you.
Nice.
But yeah,
Anyway. Photo here.
Yeah, I got to. They did years and years ago. I've been a fan of Ghost since the first album, and you know I discovered them just by chance, and I became a fan immediately and everything before they were cool. You know, but
before they were cool.
Yeah, before everybody knew who they were. But you know, they did a little acoustic thing at a record store, and before they started playing and everything, they were handing out little pieces, like little instruments, like percussion things and everything. So he's like, yeah, any drummers in the house? And you know, I'm like this, and he hands me the 2 sticks. So for the 3 songs that they played, I got to be the timekeeper for it. So.
Yeah. Look at that. That's cool.
There's something else about that story though that you said, like, you know, like I think that, you know, like you better know what you're doing or something of that nature.
Yeah. Yeah, he kind of did that with everybody as he handed out the stuff. He was like, "You know what you're doing, right? You got this." But yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I got to meet him afterward and talk to him and everything. He's a short little guy, you know. But he's cool as hell. Very, very.
So nice.
Very talkative. He loved my name. You know.
I went to see him for the first time. I took my daughter. To see them.
You're not gonna find it.
I will. I took my daughter to see them open up for Iron Maiden.
Mm-hmm.
So it was actually my first time seeing Iron Maiden. I know.
I've never seen them.
But,
okay, I've
know,
never seen Iron Maiden.
But we were talking about bucket lists earlier, so I mean that was like, you know. But Ghost, my daughter got me into Ghost, and it took me a little bit to get into them and stuff, because I started getting a little gatekeeper about them, where I was like, wow, what kind of like Blue Oyster Cult meets frickin' Merciful Fate shit am I listening to here, you know? And that was me back then, you know, but then they started really growing on me. And I mean, I'll always thank my daughter. She's a humongous Ghost fan. And in fact, she does Papa cosplay, and she does it well.
Oh, wow.
So she's got TikTokers and all this other stuff doing a lot of Ghost kind of things and stuff. But she got me into Ghost, and I started listening to them and everything. So that was not my first actual concert that I had with her, like a big concert. Nightwish and Camelot was the first concert that I had with her. But Ghost and Iron Maiden. And then the second time we went to go see them, I had the VIP meet and greets. So so we got to see all the dead papas, and you know, we got like a little goodie bag and everything, and we got to meet Cardi
C.
And Cardi C, and he was just adorable. My poor daughter, she was so, you know, starstruck, but she managed to get words out and everything, and she had got dressed up for the show and all this, you know, makeup and everything that she had done, and you know, horns and all this other stuff. I mean, that's the best thing about going to a Ghost show, or really any concert, you know, of like specific concerts, and you go and you just really just dress up, you know, so you know, get into your, you know, Sunday best.
I love it.
I love Ghost, and we just saw them.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say, when we went, I went dressed as a priest.
Yes, he went dressed as a priest, and I did, and but there was a couple nuns there. She was sort of a nun. She was kind of.
I was gonna say, were you the nun? Yeah, okay.
She was a demonic nun.
With my little pigtails and everything. Yeah.
That's cute.
Saw them, but what was awesome
You guys are so super cute.
We saw them with Twin Temple. And I love Twin Temple.
And
Volbeat. Okay, now Volbeat, I never was like, I mean, I liked them, but not enough. But after seeing Volbeat in concert, I mean, they just completely turned us around. That was an insane show. If you ever get a chance to see Volbeat, go.
Oh, okay.
All right.
You know, and they opened up for Ghost. You know, it was, I hate to say it, because I mean, it was
Don't say it.
I was
Don't
like,
do it.
no, I'm not saying that they were better than Ghost, but it was, I just didn't expect that. You know, I'm here like waiting, you know, Ghost, you know, and everything. And Volbeat just kind of took some of that, some of that, away. It was just like, by the time Ghost came and stuff, you know, it was like, well, screw it, I'm still gonna have the best time ever, you know.
There you go. Well, look, before I throw it back to Lisa, I actually did find that video that I was going to send you. So, sure. Lisa, if it's cool with you, I'm going to let the debauchery happen here. Hang on.
Sure, let it go. Yes, open it up.
Hang on, there we go.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, you're just like right under his pants.
Basically. All right, wait for it.
I love that song. And you know what? That would be my daughter. I hate to put her on the spot like that, but I mean, that's what I love about her, because she takes after me in some way. Not that I would do that. I'm a married woman.
She just has me dress up like Papa. That she can take all those fantasies out on me.
Oh, hell yeah.
There
Sounds
you
like
go.
A plan. I love that.
Hey, honey, can you put the mask on today?
Oh.
I want to do a monstrous clock with you.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. I was gonna say something to piggyback off of that, but I won't, because this is not Mistress business. But carry on.
That's definitely for Mistress Business.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely for that show.
We're really not keeping it PG rated here, are we?
I guess not. Lisa, I've already told you this story, so you've heard this story before. That's all
Okay.
I'm going to say.
Okay.
Anyway, go for it, Lisa. All the fun questions. It's all you.
Okay.
How can we top this?
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I'm here like,
do you mind on Mistress Business now? Ready to pull out the whip.
Do you do this with all your guests?
Yes.
Well, since I've been on the show, yeah.
Yeah, this is what we do.
Somebody mentioned a whip. I got the handcuffs.
Ay.
Oh boy, yeah, you definitely need to be on Mistress Business. Both of you.
The string too to tie her down.
There's no rules on that show. There are no rules. No rules.
No rules.
Yeah.
No rules.
We don't want to get Lisa in trouble with YouTube
Oh my God.
or Facebook.
Yeah. Let's see. I got a bunch of questions, but let me see what pertains to you guys. Let's see. Okay, here's some off the wall questions. If you could compare yourself with any animal, which would it be and why?
A cheetah.
Probably
A cheetah.
I probably Yeah, I feel like I'm at a job interview when they ask you these questions. And they do that crap. No, but I don't know, probably just for, the kind of spiritual, metaphorical, kind of esoteric reason why maybe either an owl or a raven, because of wisdom and knowledge.
Oh wow!
I
love that.
Perfect. Yes.
What about you, Lorcan?
Well, I'm gonna say that, considering I believe that humans are just another animal,
we're top of the food chain.
I'm gonna say that I just prefer to be myself, because you don't get wilder than this.
I love that. Papa loves it too.
I love it.
We love you, Papa. Yeah.
So I'm going to ask another musical question. What made you want to be a musician?
I feel like I was just naturally was pushed into it, and I naturally pushed myself into it, because it was just innate that I knew that I had talent and just wanted to go further with it,
Exactly. If you have that talent, I would absolutely say take and run with it.
Oh yeah, and I have.
Yeah.
One.
I'm sorry, I'm losing my throat here.
Go ahead.
Did you want to? No, for me, I've just never been very. I just, I've been a huge music listener, and once I realized that I could, because for some reason, I've never had any music lessons on anything. I just kind of pick up an instrument and can figure it out.
Exactly.
It was like just natural.
Yeah. So once I realized I could do that, and just being such a music lover, I was like, well, I can do that.
With me, it was the same way. It was just natural, and it was just being observant, and it was, just listening, and and also just asking questions, and people that were in my orbit, and you just keep going through time with that. You learn a lot. You learn a lot about yourself. But, you learn the good, bad, and the ugly about, being in, if you really want to do it, have a tough hide and be prepared, and, mentally, emotionally, and physically too.
Exactly.
if you really want to do this, because it will exhaust you.
Yes. It's a lot. It's a full-time job doing it, and
it is a
everything.
full-time, like almost sometimes it's been, almost 24/7 with me, but I was juggling a lot of different things at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah. Especially you're working, you're doing other stuff, and you're running around doing everything else that you need to do, and then you're doing this on top of it.
Or doing things for other people.
Yes. Yes. And I asked that question. I brought that topic up. Like, you know, stop and think about what a musician goes through. People don't realize
No.
that everything that you put into, like you got to know the electronics of it all.
The
You
average
need to know
person.
the business of it all. And once you get out there, you got to set everything up, make sure it runs well. And if something electronic, you all got to know it, not just one person. You all have to, because if that one, the other one has to jump in. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be pretty much educated on everything that is around you. I mean, the lingo, knowing how to communicate with sound techs, engineers, and also with other musicians and stuff, and you're if you're a singer, you got to understand your microphone. What are you using? Your in-ears.
It's absolutely
amplification. It's everything.
It's absolutely ridiculous and overwhelming. And this is why musicians get so irritated with these people that pirate music. And these people need to go electrocute themselves. Because really, it's just in this few seconds it takes to download a song, you have no idea what you just robbed from somebody.
Yeah, because
you've taken months, probably years of work in that little 3 or 4 minute spot.
With musicians, and I understand that too, because like with musicians, it takes like Metallica, just like back in the day when they were, in the Kill 'Em All, Ride the Lightning days, and they were like, we're not selling out, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't have families then. They didn't have, mortgages to pay and that kind of thing. If they're going to do this for the long haul, they got bills to pay too. And they have to pay, other people, to travel all over the world with them to do all of the, the big work, that they play on stage with.
Yeah, it takes a lot of time and money.
It really, like, the average person that doesn't know any better, and I've come across so many of them, and they're basically like, like, oh my God, I'm so jealous. You make it look so easy, and it's so, that's so wonderful and everything like that. And they just have absolutely no clue,
no idea
bless
what
their hearts.
Takes. Yeah,
what you and I'm not being rude or anything, but it's even for like someone who's doing solo or duo or something like that, it there's still a lot of work that's off stage that they have to do in order to prepare for a performance. There's the booking, the merchandising if they have it, the promoting, the practicing, the driving, the load in, the performance, the making sure everything is working, you're tuned and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And then the loadout at the end of the night, just so that you can get some rest to go to work the next day.
Right.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
Let's talk about that for a second, because you guys said it earlier. You spend your life entertaining other people, but what do you guys do to unwind and relax? What are your favorite things to do?
Each other.
You walked into that one, Kenny.
I think I did.
You knew.
I think I did. To the sound of the monstrous clock, I freaking did.
There's
and that's very unwinding and helpful and de-stressful. It takes it all out.
Lorcan is correct. That is part of the equation, to unwind and relax and and all that. We're both big movie buffs. So we love watching movies, and he and I, we got into this thing where it's like, like our 40s is like the new teens, And I mean, at least for some of us who, or, that do, the percentage that do get that, and, there's movies like, during the 80s. I mean, I love all my 80s movies and 90s movies and stuff. I mean, I'm like the worst case of nostalgia on planet. If I have an incurable disease with this, and I do not want the cure. I just, if this is what makes me feel young at heart and at spirit and everything forever, I'll watch The Breakfast Club every damn day of my life.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so we love a lot of movies, and so there's movies that he hasn't seen, and there's movies that it's like yeah, exactly. But I'm always like with him, like, how the hell did you get through the 80s and 90s and never see that? Are you serious?
The thing is I was deliberately not watching those movies, so when I found her, I could watch them with her.
Yes, and so it's been so that like me and him are like, when we're not being, the mature adults, responsible and everything like that, paying bills and blah blah blah. We're here like we're growing up together. We're like, oh my god, we're like so grown up together. Get the popcorn, we're gonna have some movie,
I love
Let's
that.
watch
It's so cute.
But honestly, it's a lot of fun too, because a lot of our favorite movies are the same. The things that I love are the things that she loves.
Jay and Silent Bob.
So, we have a lot
That
of
is
fun
a cute
watching
movie.
all these things together now.
all the Kevin Smith movies and stuff. So, we even went on a trip up to Jersey, and take me to the store where they had Clerks,
where they
filmed Clerks, and Jay and Silent Bob, just like kind of hanging out outside and everything. Well, we went to the Jay and Silent Bob store that they have,
the Secret
Stash store, which is the most amazing thing ever. And they have like memorabilia and paraphernalia from the movies,
from everything,
and on the walls and stuff like that, and it's just insane, so cool. So that was the first thing that you took me to, and then you surprised me by taking me to the actual Quick Stop.
Yeah,
and I mean that was the best ever.
What part of Jersey?
So basically, it's there's two extreme ends here. It's if we're not here sitting on the couch watching TV, we are driving everywhere, visiting places and everything. That's kind of what we do.
Pretty cool, yeah.
Well, within budget, but yeah, but yeah, I mean, when we unwind, we just chillax, and if something comes to us or whatever, we'll pick up the guitars and at least try to figure something out. So I mean, like what are we doing? We're working on one of your songs right now. Yeah, there's two of them actually there right now, but that's in the works. Yeah. But one thing at a time. We even started doing a thing called "Keep It in Your Mouth" on YouTube. We started doing it, but we haven't done it in a long time. But it's basically just us chit-chatting and, just trying, foods that we never tried before or something, or just trying food, but just having, conversation. Yeah. Kind of like what we're doing right now, just without, pizza with pineapple on it or something like that.
Hey,
I would never.
Hey, there's nothing wrong. You know what? I will fight anybody to death on this one. There is absolutely nothing wrong with pineapple on pizza. It is the best thing ever.
Yes. I love pineapple on pizza.
Choose your weapon. A can of Dole tidbits.
Hey, it's the perfect sweet and savory.
Exactly. Yes, I'm glad somebody else finally got it.
I do get it with the ham. It's like it reminds me of Easter dinner. But with with the sauce on it.
Pineapple belongs on pizza. Fight me, I dare you.
Absolutely, 100%. I got you.
I like white pizza with
now you're talking.
Yeah, I love white pizza Okay,
Oh.
with like with lots of garlic, lots of cheese, lots of sausage, and spinach.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh, what can I say? There you
Yeah,
go.
I like a lot of white stuff on my pie.
Oh, hot damn.
Oh, that was wrong in so many ways. Oh, the white stuff. Oh, the white stuff. One, two, tie over here.
Hey, think of it from my end and everything. I'm the one who makes the pizza.
Yeah, you told me that, and I was like, wow, this pizza tastes good. And then he just proceeded to tell me about how he made the sauce. It was just like, okay, wow.
Does it melt in your mouth?
It did.
Hi, Mom. Are you still watching?
Oh.
Look, her mom's got popcorn in front of the screen. She's like, "Oh my god, this is the greatest thing ever."
She's like, "Uh-oh."
We gotta excuse us. I mean, we know how far the meter breaks up on our corny, meter.
I have no meter. I have no meter.
No meter, no filter, no nothing.
Okay, hold on a second. Mom, you taught me what? She says I taught you.
How to have men laugh harder than they do, harder than they should. Yeah. Okay.
I don't know. But, Mom, you need to elaborate on that one. Oh my gosh.
She's probably right now with a glass of wine right now, like, oh girl, you
don't choke.
Oh, Donnie.
Oh my God. She goes, don't choke. Don't choke.
Is that what he did?
Woo! Say good night, Gracie.
Oh my God. Okay.
He's like, I'm a little bit country. Oh no.
I'm a little bit country.
Oh wow. Wow. I was not expecting that.
Again, that's what she said.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right. So next question before we just
size matters. No. Okay.
Are you sure we're not on Mistress Business already?
Look, this
is Mistress Business?
No, this is their other show, Mistress Business. But here's the thing: this is a crossover now. This is officially a show crossover.
Yes, we don't apologize.
Yeah.
No, we don't do apologies here.
No apologies here. Just let it all out.
Mm-hmm. That's what she said.
Yeah. Give us more.
Now, your mom said, Susan here says, I can't see the board. What am I? Are you guys children of?
Oh, okay. I'll take this. I know what she's asking.
Okay, go ahead.
So she wants to know. She asked this question quite a bit. She said she wants to know if you guys are fans of Children of Bodom, and if so or not, what do you think of Alexi Lehill?
Lexi, my God!
I am a huge Children of Bodom fan. I was honored to see them 3 times before he passed. That struck me hard when he died.
That dude was he was like a little. He was like the Amadeus character in Amadeus, but with metal and stuff. And he was just brilliant.
Yeah.
We have a special connection to Children of Bodom. Mom brings this up quite a bit because my brother, about 10 or so years ago, was going through cancer treatments. And one of the things that he had done before he actually started getting his chemo treatments was that my mom and dad had arranged sort of a meet and greet for my brother. So he actually got to go on their tour bus and hang out with them and, just chill and talk and this and that. And then about a year and a half, 2 years after that, Children of Bodom, they had played a show in Toronto. I forget, it was some sort of festival. But they played a show in Toronto, and my dad who worked for American Express at the time, he sort of had like a VIP booked, like sort of like a lounge area booked off. So they ended up actually hanging out with the band and having beers and you know, chatting and this, that, and the other. So we connect with Children of Bodom on more of a personal level, just because of what my brother had gone through and what they did for him over the years. So
yeah, I before he passed, I made the mistake. I had a signature Alexi guitar, and there was a time where I needed a little bit of money, and I ended up selling it actually to Matt Barlow. He was the vocalist for Iced Earth.
okay.
Yeah. He's actually someone, you know, I know he is in the area. And, yeah, sold it to him, and then a couple years later when Alexi died, I immediately regretted selling that guitar.
Oh.
But yeah, that was a bad day.
Yeah, it's that one really struck everybody by surprise, I think. You know, because Alexi Laiho, full of life and just, you know, just all around a nice guy. Never would you have expected that.
Yeah.
Never.
Yeah. This pandemic put people on bad state of mind.
Yeah.
It sure did. Yeah.
And that's really why, I mean, transitioning to Mistress Business for a second, that's why Lisa and I created that show. Not only to, you know, let your hair down and no rules and all that, but we want everybody to have a good time. And we want everybody to laugh despite what's going on in the world. That's why we did it.
No, that's great. You know, I mean, that's just like one thing with, you know, what we were doing with Keep It in Your Mouth. And one of the things that we have in the about section of our YouTube channel with that, you know, still in its infancy, you know, is that it's like, now we're not talking about anything that is, you know, just the, you know, the state of the world, you know, or politics or anything like that. You know, it's just, you know, we get enough of that every day. You know, we need to act like, you know, jackasses every once in a while.
Yeah. Anyway, this is the picture I was telling you all about. I don't know if you guys can see that. So that's my brother. Where is he? My brother is right next to Alexi there.
Okay, yeah.
And that's him on the tour bus with the entire band.
Nice.
Right before, like, I'm talking like a week before he went in for his chemotherapy treatments.
Bravo.
Yeah. So that was a special moment for him.
That's nice. Yeah, so we both like a lot of the same bands and stuff, you know. But yeah, I love they're very unique. I would have loved to have seen them live.
Yeah, they were very good live from what I hear. I've never seen them live, but obviously my family, like my mom, dad, brother, they've all seen them. And never, like, I've never heard a bad thing about their live shows. They were just all around great.
No, they were amazing. Every time I saw them, it was crazy. Yeah.
All right, so Lisa, we are coming up to almost an hour and, well, let me see, hour 38. Why don't we talk about, you know, what's next for these two awesome, lovely people sitting here with us today?
Yeah, I had this question ready, like what accomplishments. I'm sorry, I got this thing. It's not even working. The cough drop is like. But anyway.
Oh no.
What accomplishments do you see yourselves achieving in the next 5 to 10 years?
Ooh. Oh. Well, like, you know, better than where we're at now. You
know? Well, I mean, musically, you know, there's definitely going to be songs, albums, you know.
That's the plan. That's the plan. We don't have any expectations or anything. No. We're not planning on being big stars. We just want to do music and to share it, and that's it. You know.
For me personally, I'm also a published author, and I know writing is something that is going to be a little more predominant going forward. So, yeah, it's definitely. I've got a couple ideas for a book. My next book.
Short stories.
Yeah, short stories. I've got a screenplay You know, that
Awesome.
I started writing a couple years ago, and I'm gonna finish that up. But yeah, I mean, we're very creative people, so there's tons of things that we want to do.
Yeah, it's it's labor of love, trial and error. You know, life is you know, with our everyday mundane life with other things that are going on, you know, we do try to, you know, make as much time as we can for it. You know, like I said, you know, we just got to do the finishing touches on, you know, when to release Doll and Heal the Night, and then move on to, you know, to the next, you know, to the next two songs that we're looking at right now to do and what to do with them, you know. But you were offline earlier, Lisa. I was talking to Candy about the song Doll that we're going to release, which is the song that's part of the clip of the reel that I done for, you know, the kind of stay tuned, you know, we'll have this out, you know. And the song is about it's narrated by a little girl's doll, and the little girl's, you know, about 6 years old, 6, 7 years old, and she comes from a broken home, you know, domestic abuse and that kind of thing. It takes solace in her time with her doll to, you know, to basically be an escapist from all of the chaos that she's living in. So, you know, the song is like I said, it's narrated by the doll, with, you know, saying, you know, I will always be here for you, you know, you know, that's basically what it is. I will always be here for you, you know, dry your tears kind of song. So, you know, it's a bit of a tearjerker, you know, if you hear it, but it's intense and, you know, and powerful, you know, when it comes out, and, you know, we'll have the lyrics, you know, ready.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear it. Yeah, definitely. Where can people find you? Where can people, like, if they want to look you up and to learn about your music and everything in your book and everything about all about you?
Well, I personally, I'm not on well, I mean, I am on Facebook, but we've deactivated it, just one less social media to, you know, and Facebook's kind of just become you know, anymore. And it's been hard, and it's another platform that's been hard, difficult for a lot of musicians. I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of musicians that have just been trying, but I don't know what it is, the algorithm that just doesn't like you or something. And, you know, I had about 12 years, a Facebook page with nothing but songs and shows and live, you know, just performances and everything, you know, just anything and everything that I had. And when Meta took over, it was gone.
She got sucked.
Like, I got sucked completely.
Royally
sucked. Just imagine for a second where my state of mind was at when that happened.
Yeah.
And that's 12 years of memories that I've shared, you know, posting, you know, shows, performances, special places that I had played and everything, gone. You know, when Meta took over, it completely turned me off. You know, I mean, I even see what's going on with Instagram too. And, you know, it's just, you know, it's like it's hard, you know, unless you're paying money, and I mean real money, to get noticed. That's the only way that you're going to make it, you know. And I'm not one to a pay to play kind of person. Never have been, you know. So, but if anybody wants to, I'm sorry, I had my Facebook, my YouTube page, our channel is it's under Trini, and I'm not sure if there's like a, let me see here, it should be on the about section. I have a YouTube channel, but it'll be a little difficult to find it under TRINI, because you try to put that up there and you're just going to get people that are literally from Trinidad, you know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which again, I have no relation to anything, or, you know, with, or even, you know, my cultural background, you know, which is Spanish and Portuguese. But
bottom line is we're extremely hard to find.
but no, he's not, but I am. Okay, so to be honest, if you had to, you'd have to like literally type Trini and then put like a song next to it for so that I could be found. So I'm going to actually put this up there because put this out there. But if you put Trini and then type "When Doves Cry" after it, because I did a cover of that song.
Nice.
Right, like the day or two after Prince passed away, and that was just like that was my John Lennon right there, so that's one way that you could find my channel, and you could just see some of the things that I've done over the years and that kind of thing. Senescence, that will probably be a little harder.
Senescence, it's something that we haven't. We're in the process and everything, but nothing's like really launched for it yet.
It's basically you find it under Senescence space music. So
okay.
Do that, and then of course Eyes of Octavia. That's self-explanatory. You definitely would find it.
Right.
And if you wanted to subscribe, the best thing for you to do is subscribe it. You can subscribe on either. You have two because you have the Eyes of Octavia, and then you have the Eyes of Octavia topic.
Yeah,
you might as well just subscribe to both, but the topic is more looked at because if you got both albums on there,
Awesome.
Okay.
If you
Mom,
want to hear, if anyone wants to hear any of the Eyes of Octavia music, literally, if you have Alexa.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All you have to do is ask her to play music by Eyes of Octavia.
Yeah, you're also on.
She'll hook you up.
You're on. Yeah, but you're on. Aren't you on Spotify? No, you're not on Spotify. You're on. Fuck Spotify.
Not on Spotify.
Amazon. But I could have sworn you were on something else too, and I just can't for the life of me think what it is. Apple.
Yeah.
Apple Music.
So but they'd have to buy.
Yeah, Apple Music. You can buy the tracks there and everything. That'd be great.
Awesome.
Did that,
99 cents. Support this man right here.
My mom.
Eyes of Octavia project.
My mom wants to know if you guys are on Twitter at all. Do you guys do that?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're very vocal on there.
Okay.
And we also have a Senescence Instagram, which of course, that we're working on that.
What are the Twitter?
My Twitter? My Twitter is I'm a total Judy Tenuta fanatic. So I was like, I gotta start doing like the whole Judy Tenuta. I'm at the Lady Black at Lady House of Black.
At Lady House of Black. Okay.
Yeah, hang on a second. I'll do this instead. Yeah.
Okay, Mom, pay attention. Pay attention. There you go. There you go, Mom.
And if you find her, you can go through and find me. I'm under Dark Lord Lorcan. So.
Awesome.
Sweet.
Where the hell are you?
I'm the Lord Black.
I was on YouTube, and I was scanning through to learn and look at some of your songs, and then I came across your Lorcan. You were having some kind of I don't know if it was wine or something.
Oh, the mead.
The mead. Can you explain to me what all that is? What you did there?
Okay. Do you have that bottle?
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I'm like, that's interesting. I want to hear all about this.
Okay. Well, first off, my book that I brought out is actually called It's called Satan Calling: 365 Days of Wicked Witticism and Wisdom. It's basically you read one page a day for the whole entire year. Gives you a little uplift, little laughter, feel good, passages written by me and a few other people in my circles.
A lot of love and light, inspiration.
Yeah,
memes
but usually these kind of books come from a religious standpoint. and mine comes from an
like The Secret.
Mine comes from an atheistic standpoint, because I believe that you don't have to have, you know, religious documents to make you feel better. We can do it ourselves. So
we have the ability to do it ourselves, you know. But I mean,
and
it's hard. It's not for everybody. I mean, and
No.
that's why they call it, you know, shadow work.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, you can get that book on Lulu. You go to lulu.com.
Lulu.
You can just type in Satan Calling.
Yeah, don't be afraid to look into it or anything.
It's good.
It's
funny.
not.
It's good. It's, you know, it's entertaining.
Yeah, it's not what anybody would start thinking, like, you know, like their fingers are gonna burn if they touch it, or
oh no,
incantations of you know I don't know, you know, sacrifices with M&Ms. I don't know, you know.
I love sacrifices with M&Ms. God.
Trini, can you do me a favor real quick? Put your Twitter name up one more time. Mom wants to see it. One more time.
But basically, I had gotten up with a local meadery called the Birmingham Meadery, and
in Milton, Delaware.
Yeah, in Milton, Delaware.
So please look them up and give them some love. Like them on Facebook.
Oh yeah. But,
so did you say that was wine?
Order from them, please. Order from them.
Was it? I didn't hear you. Did you? Was it wine? Was it wine? Is it wine?
It is mead.
Mead. Oh, okay.
Mead. So it is a honey-based wine.
Oh, nice. I never heard of that.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's me walking the streets of New Orleans on there.
But yeah, so he and I, you know, put our heads together, and I came up with the recipe, and he brought it to life. And it was a mead called "May the Darkness Bring You Comfort," which is something I say on a regular basis. Usually, that's my sign off. But yeah, so that was the book release that I had at his.
It was incorporated. Both were incorporated at the same time, and I performed there.
There you go.
And I got him on stage drunk doing a ghost song. What did we do?
Yeah, we did. He is.
He is.
Woohoo! I love it.
Yeah, I have actually Candy. I do a cover of "He Is" on my YouTube channel.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah.
Got my no area tingling here.
Uh-oh. Woo-woo.
Okay, I'm trying to get
see, we call that the yeah area.
Yeah. It's the yeah. It's a
but it's
yeah area.
Or it's your yoni.
It's the ooh. To me, it's ooh.
Here, since you're down there, see, people can't get that anymore because that's no longer available.
I had the last drop of this when I was drinking.
But here, since you're down there and you want to hold things up.
That's what she said. Fantastic.
That is awesome. Yes. Satan Calling. Okay, I gotcha. Yep. And there you are.
Lulu.com, you can pick that up. It's a hardback, and like I said, it's something you just put next to your bed, and you read one page every day.
Yep, every day of the year.
Yeah.
So
absolutely.
Yeah. And I've got this second edition of that coming out next year. So
awesome.
So yeah, there's a lot of things, on
yes, a lot of things about you guys. You do a lot of the writing. You got your book, music. I mean, that's all artsy and everything together. I like that. Yeah, very cool, very cool. What would you tell your fans? What do you want to tell your fans that's watching?
Just be patient with us, and please enjoy anything that we put out and release, any content that we have, social media content. Like, share, follow, all of that stuff.
Tell everyone.
Tell everyone. Yeah.
That's word of mouth.
Promote. Yes.
Promote us. Share the songs on other platforms. And
yeah, I mean,
tell
that's
people
really
about
like the best thing. If you can't do anything hands on, then you know, that's what you do for an artist, is, you know, to do the best you can by, I mean, that's like Candy promoting your show, you know, that kind of thing. Like, hey, you know, I'm on this and everything, and this is great. We get to interview people and have fun and
Hey,
blah, 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 you know?
treat it like religion, okay? Pretend it's Jesus asking you to spread the word and everything. Hey, my 2 albums are called The Gospel of Black Part 1 and 2.
There you go.
Go spread the gospel.
Ghost spread the gospel.
Oh, I love it.
You hear that, Papa?
Well, Candy, do you have anything else that you'd like to share?
No, I
Ask
just
the
wanted to say
questions?
thank you so much for joining us. It's been a pleasure, in more ways than one.
Yes.
No, you guys are terrific. I'm so happy to have been able to talk to you guys here tonight.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
I'm so glad you came to the show. I'm like,
so glad that you invited us. That was the best. You know, she had asked us to do it on that fateful day when Slaughter only played 2 or 3
2 songs. Oh no. And yeah, because I spotted her out. I saw the purple hair, and I'm like, because we didn't get a chance to talk much in M3, and I'm like, there she is. So I went running and I grabbed her. We hugged so tight. It was like,
I know. I mean, just
And I called 911 because I was like, who's this crazy woman grabbing my girl?
I was just, I mean, in love with the fact that, you know, that I just, like, I met you, you know, and it was like, wow, this is like so cool, you know, we're right here at a Slaughter show and everything. And then, you know, then the Nothing came and Hellfire came, you know, with lightning and rain and everything, and those poor guys, they had to stop and
it just got started.
And then us, because crazy as we are, we went ahead and we went and got tickets for the show for the next night. Where do we go?
2.5 hours away to Virginia, because we were like, we're gonna see Slaughter.
We're gonna,
Oh, okay,
Wow.
yeah.
Oh, and it was so cool. Dana gave his son a pick. We were up front on the side, on Dana's side, and Dana was like, you know, hey, there's a kid here, yeah, you know, and that kind of thing. So he gave him a pick, and it was really cool. You know, his 7 years old like this and all this.
He's 7 years old. That was his first rock concert, so he saw Slaughter.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, the band that opened up for them, they were
sweet. Oh, yeah. It's Slaughter. It's like first it's Def Leppard, then it's Slaughter, and then it's whoever else. So that's excuse me in my book.
M3,
and then whoever else. That all sounds good.
Fortunate to be at M3 last year, 3 days in a row, and got to go backstage and got to be side stage during Accept and Queensryche. And I met
Accept.
I met who was it? I'm sorry. Eddie Trunk, met Eddie Trunk, and the singer for Steve Adler's band was really cool.
Ari?
Isn't it Ari?
Ari.
Yeah, he's amazing.
Ari.
Yeah.
Yes, and it was awesome because he's from South America, he's from Argentina, so it was nice to be able to speak Spanish with him.
There you go.
And oh my goodness, so backstage during Queensryche, and oh my God, help me out here. Night Ranger was back there. I got to meet these guys. I got to meet them, and they were all wonderful. But the best part was meeting. Chips Enough.
Who?
Chips Enough.
Yeah, we love Chips Enough.
Chip, I have a great story about Chip, and I was like, I got to tell you this story, and he was like, all right, and I said to him, once upon a time, many suns and moons ago, when I was a young teenager, and you know, they came out with, you know, My Michelle and Real Thing and all this. A friend of mine that I went to school with had won tickets to see them in Ocean City, Maryland at the convention center with Nelson. So we also were able to be in the, what do they call the box at a softball game?
The box.
The bullpen?
No, that's hockey.
No.
I think.
No.
No. Oh, God.
That is baseball.
It is. Oh, okay.
Don't
So,
you love
all
it?
right,
Don't you love it when musicians try and talk sports?
well, a lot of yes, I have a little I got a little deficiency with that. Okay, but I admit that. But anyway, so we got to be in the box to watch Nelson, and I think it was 98 Rock FM back then. I can't remember, but they got to do like the whole kind of thing, like for cancer and that kind of thing, raise money and everything. So we got to see them, and I got to meet the twins and their keyboard player at the time. But anyway, so to make a long story short, so
Too late.
when we went to go pick up the tickets, Donnie, who was our singer at the time, Donnie V, and Chip were already at the studio. I don't even know if they were already, lit from overnight or whatever, but it was a very perverted show that they had on that day, and it was great. And we got to talk to them outside in the bus and everything. So there was a lot of sexual innuendo and everything. So yeah, all right. So I was young and everything, but I was consenting to speaking the lingo and just sex, drugs, rock and roll. All right. So I'm just gonna put that out there. Right. So
dear.
I knew better, but I didn't want to. So anyway, so I told him this story. Okay, and I was like. And he remembered that day. He couldn't quite remember me. Okay, that's understandable. But he remembered that day, and he said, "Yeah, we were outside of the bus, and we were talking to people and everything like that." I was like, "Well, I was there, and you gave me a hug and everything then." And he gave me a hug, and he looked at me like, "Look at you, you're all grown up now." So he gave me he walked me over to the side, gave me a hug and kiss, and was like, "Thank you so much." Got to do a selfie with him and stuff. And he just rode off into the hallway sunset.
Oh, that's a great story.
Quick show. So.
See,
I love it.
She's got all these wonderful stories of meeting all these famous people and everything. All I've got is an infinite amount of stories of all these lovely security guards and all these bouncers that I've been able to meet who have graciously picked me up and carried me away from the people I really wanted to meet.
Well, I had one of those stories too when I was seeing Rat front row and standing right in front of a bouncer, and third song in, I'm standing pretty much like from here to the iPad right here from Stephen Piercy. Third song in and stuff, some guy was messing with my ex and everything. My ex was like, I'm, not trying to interact with this fool. Guy grabbed him by the neck and everything. He warns him 1, 2, 3, and then flopped and everything. And we're the ones that got kicked out that night. It's all right, I mean, we only paid $24 to see Vince Neil at the end of the night. Drunk and and having everybody sing the songs for him and everything. I mean, drunk or not, I still paid my American $24 to see that. And then on top of that bullshit was having 4 hours left on the meter.
Oh shit. No.
But at least Vixen got the high five Mark Slaughter during Slaughter, and
nice.
Just saw Stephen Pierce brief
Very cool.
Yeah. So yeah, I had an encounter with a security guard. You got to meet Jeff Tate?
No, yeah, I've met some pretty cool people.
We were talking about Anthrax earlier. Joey Belladonna.
Yeah, I got to meet Joey Belladonna.
You got a great picture of him with Joey.
I met Jeff Tate. Even though Jeff Tate really,
I shook his hand during the Tribes.
Jeff Tate really didn't want to be there. Like you could tell, it was a meet and greet after the show. And he just really didn't want to be there. You could tell.
That's kind of sad when you see celebrities or some music celebrities or movie celebrities do that stuff, and it's just like, well, you signed up for this. Make your fans happy. Don't be a douche.
Yeah, that's the experience I had with Vince Neil. He was supposed to sign autographs that night, but nope. He, was off in his little VIP area with his groupies, and because I don't have blonde hair and big boobs, I couldn't get back there. So.
Oh shoot.
Yep.
Oh man.
That's right. Well, Vince Neil's got blonde hair and big boobs now, so
That's true. Lisa, before we sign off, Lisa, can you check and see if there's any more comments from viewers?
Okay.
Make sure we get everything.
Yeah. Nope. Nothing new.
Nothing new? Okay.
No. Nothing from what I can see on my end. No.
We just wanted, just say that, whatever comments that we have said from the heart today, we do not apologize for.
Yeah.
So, we just, say what everybody else is thinking. And yeah.
Like I said, we don't do apologies here.
Yeah, I just say what I'm thinking. But,
just say it. Just, we're just having fun. And this is the good part. We learn about you and your music. Then we open it up to the segment of silly questions because I want you to have fun. We both want you to have fun.
We had a blast tonight. This was great.
Awesome. And we're glad that you.
Thank you for allowing us to talk about our music too.
You're welcome. Yes,
absolutely.
We'll try to get what we need to get out as soon as possible, and you guys will be the first to know.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
And
you're more than welcome to come back. We want you back.
Oh yes, we could do this again, and we'll go on your little sex show, and we'll talk. We'll give advice.
Uh-oh.
I can't wait for that one to begin.
Maybe put some of those costumes on that you got in the back there.
There you go.
Behind you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the mask. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I got tons of this crap everywhere.
We can't put the rest of the outfits on because they're all crotchless.
The assless chaps.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Your views would definitely go up, but someone's calling the cops for sure.
They'll just shut her down,
There you go. All right. Well, 2 hours and 6 minutes later, we thank you so much for being here. It's been an absolute pleasure. And like Lisa said, you guys are welcome back anytime you want. Our door is always open.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Absolutely. You're welcome. Thank you so much.
We love you. And Candy, it was a pleasure to meet you. We love you too.
We love you. We love you.
Thanks, Susan. Thanks, Mom.
Yes. And Mom.
Thanks,
Susan.
Chloe.
And Clo. Yes.
Where's Clo?
I had her on my lap, but she went down. She's on the couch.
Have nice dreams about Donnie.
Have nice dreams about Donnie, Mom.
Yeah. Oh, yes. I'd like to sign out with the next song of on the album is The Lie. So
no, don't do that one.
Don't do this one.
Why don't you have them play? You do it.
All right, let me see if I can find.
See if you can't play "Dancing to the Sounds of Your Agony." That's the one where Tim Ripper Owens.
Yeah, we forgot to mention that earlier.
Iced Earth sang with me.
Ooh, Ripper Owens. Fuck.
Okay, you go ahead. Tell me about the song while I'm trying to find it.
I mean, it was just a track I had, and I wanted it to be a duet, with another rocker, and Tim Owens came to mind, and it never hurts to ask. I tell this to people all the time and everything. People are always like, how did you get him to sing on your record? I'm like, I asked.
Really quick, while she's trying to find this, okay? Don't forget to tell them about the gal that you sang with. And also you should mention...
well, I mean, I've got other people who, Donald Thomas from a band called Brackish Tide. He contributed vocals. He's got some screamo vocals on there. Adrian Cohen from she's got so many projects out, but you can find her all over YouTube. She did a duet with me on one of my songs, but this one, "Dancing to the Sounds of Your Agony" with Ripper, is just a killer track. So
sweet. Well, we're gonna sign off to this, and as well. You are more than welcome. Help me, Candy.
You are more than welcome to come back on the show anytime y'all want.
Thank you so much. I'm just having a hard time with this.
You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I got your back.
She's my back. She's my sister. Yes, my sister in Canada.
And to all your viewers, may the darkness bring you comfort.
Keep it in your mouth.
There you go. I love that. I do. I love that. All right, and then here we go. I'm going to let's see. We're going to play this, and then we're going to sign off. Let me see.
Now my voice is so dangerous, even I can't trust. Nothing will be the same. In the end, we are forever sweet. But who will win? Yes, I guess it sounds like now my voice, it is so dangerous. Even I can't trust. Nothing will be the same. In the end, we are forever sweet. But who will win? Yes, I guess it sounds like
There you go. Great.
My voice, it is so dangerous. Even I can trust. Nothing will be the same. In the end, we are forever asleep. But who will we? As I dance. My voice, it is so dangerous. Even I can trust. Nothing will be the same. In the end, we are forever asleep. My love will win. Yes, I dance in the sounds of your agony. As I dance to the sounds of your
Fuck yeah.
Wow. Oh my God. Yes. That was so cool. Man.
Yes.
Yeah.
Brain HQ is a brain tree.
Okay. Let me stop that TV. So do you have CDs out or any place that
No.
we could buy them? Not yet? Okay.
Everything's digital.
Yeah, it was released digitally and everything. So I mean, you can Google it and find it. It's in your Apple for sure.
Yeah, you can purchase the songs on Apple or purchase the album.
Okay. Because that's pretty kick ass. I mean, that's like bam.
That's
Like I can get into that. Definite. Most definite. Yes. Well, I thank you so much again. Candy and I both thank you so much for coming on the show. I had a wonderful time. And we love you. And I definitely want to have you back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, silly faces.
Okay, Miss Vogue over there.
Okay. Well,
Hey, Macarena.
Alrighty.
What are we doing?
Just being silly.
The longest outro ever.
I know, right?
Yes. All right. So Lisa, Front Row Promotions, Candy, Front Row Promotions, and we love you. Lorcan and Trini Black.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
Mwah.
You.
You too. Bye.
Oh, there we go.
They're going.
Where'd you guys go? There we go.
And bye now, everybody. Wait, bye. I'm going to end now. Bye.